Hello everyone, this is Robert Aldana with the Mascats Valley Facebook page. I am super proud and pleased to be here today, standing in the future but not too far down the road. Scotts Valley Community Performing Arts Center. To my right, the treasurer and one of the masterminds of this incredible project, Dave Hodgin. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing great, and I'm so excited that we're going to soon be able to open this theater for the public. We've been working for, Robert, we've been working on this for like 8 years.
Wow.
And it's just been, one barrier after another. But as you look around, you can see that we have almost everything ready. We have an awful lot of supplies here, probably more than we need. People have been very generous in giving us materials to work with. And you can see in the, I don't know whether you can see on the camera here, but up in the rafters, we have lots and lots of theatrical lights. The air conditioning system is in place. We have the stage now up and available. And the stage is kind of neat because it's a modular style. So we can change the configuration of the stage whenever we want to.
Yes.
And you can see up on the stage back here are some of the seats. Nice plush seats that came from the Bellagio Theater, or Casino, I guess it's called, in Las Vegas.
Really? How did you guys swing that?
That was a donation,
Wow.
So it was really neat. I think they were, doing a retrofit or something, and so these were surplus to them.
Right.
But for us, to have nice, comfortable seats like this, the public's really going to enjoy those.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty amazing. And we talk about 8 years, and 8 years is a long time.
Oh yeah.
And there were many times, and I'm gonna be honest. There's been many times when people in the community are like, "Oh, that's never gonna happen," through the years, etc. Because everything has its challenges. But anything that's, or almost anything that's worth something, has value. There's a little price to pay, and you got to be patient, right? You got to stick with the plan. You guys stuck with it for 8 years, and the opening is not too far down the road.
We hope that the public will have a chance to come in here, maybe in December. Maybe we can have a Christmas party or something like that. So keep your ears and eyes open. We may be able to have a big announcement, but can't do it today, I'm sorry to say.
That's okay, that's okay. We've waited 8 years. We can wait probably another few more weeks. I think we're gonna be okay. I was standing the other day in front of the Performing Arts Center. To my left, I could see the hangar, like walking distance. Right behind us, or behind where I was standing, not now, right now it's in front of us, was, the new place, Cruise Coffee Cafe. There's a transit center so people can show up here. We have the library right next door. We have some new things coming up. You want to talk about location? This is an awesome location.
Absolutely. With public transit right across the street and lots of parking around us. And also the synergy with the library, because they need the parking during the day, and at night they're closed. And it will be at night when we need most of the parking.
Great
so
point.
It works out beautifully for both of us.
That's great. Can you imagine the fun it's going to be on a Friday night where there's something going on here? You got the taco trucks, the food trucks that they have going on down the street at Sky Park. People can get something to eat, and then they can walk over. They could plan a whole evening around it. You know what I'm saying? They could plan the whole evening around it, around all these things. Go grab your coffee, whatever the case is. I got to tell you, Dave, I can't think of a better location than where this is sitting. This is going to sit right in the middle. This is going to be the heart of entertainment between here, Sky Park, and everything else going on, right?
And when the town center gets in, it's right there.
Yep.
In fact, you could even conceive that the entrance to the theater might be on the other side of the building sometime in the future as part of that whole community center development. But that's a few years down the road.
Absolutely.
Now what we have is something that's very flexible. We've got a lot of space here, 9,000 square feet, and everything that's being put in is flexible. So these seats that you see up here are mounted on platforms. The platforms are designed so that you could take a forklift, lift up that whole platform with 9 seats or whatever's on a platform, and move it into any configuration you want.
Wow.
And so we can have theater around. We can remove all these seats so that they won't be in the way, and this could be a big dance area.
Wow.
Whatever kind of a configuration is needed. And so it'll be open to a wide range of community events.
I look forward to seeing this place next year during the holiday season. And maybe, you know, we have the tree lighting event every single year. And yes, it's going to happen this year. That's another show, another story altogether. But I look forward to having it here next year, you know, like at the Performing Arts Center, because the venue, you know, how beautiful it's going to be. I've seen some renderings and I've seen some photos, not photos, but drawings and so forth of how you guys are planning it out. And it's going to be, it's jaw-droppingly beautiful, guys. I mean, you're really going to be super proud to have this art center, this Performing Arts Center here in Scotts Valley. We are so blessed. I'll tell you what, we're super excited, very lucky, very blessed to have people like you and, you know, all the people that are behind you that are working to make this happen.
And Robert, as you know, there's a real need in the community. We have a wonderful high school here.
Yes.
They don't have a decent performing space. One of the things that the theater arts group up there did was they raised money through putting on a show and donated it to the theater to try and get this place up and running so they would have a place to perform.
Right.
And we're within walking distance of the middle school, and those kids come down here to the library all the time.
Yes.
They can come for classes here. We can have classes in theater, in performing, in all the mechanics involved in putting on a show, because there's a lot that goes on behind the scene. And it would be really great to be raising our own youth here, knowing how to do these technical things.
It's like a piece of a very intricate Lego set. You could just move it in so many directions and do so many things with it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this, Dave.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me here today. You know, I'm excited. I'm you know, grateful that you invited me to have this conversation with you here today. What message would you like to get out to the community regarding this? Anything in particular you'd like to say to the community?
Well, I think the community is aware that it's been a long process, and I would like them to know that we're getting very close. There are still things that have to be done. We have to build some bathrooms. That's going to cost some money. We will be coming out to the community asking for additional donations, because that's how this has been built. People have donated their time. As you can see around us, they've donated equipment, the chairs, everything you can think of, and they've also donated their money. And we will probably very shortly be out asking for donations again. And we really appreciate what's been done so far, and those donations are going to make all the difference in how quickly we can get finished.
Excellent. Do you plan on having like a fundraising gala or something that you're going to be putting together?
I think a week or so away is Giving Tuesday.
Okay.
We'll probably have a campaign going out asking for people to use that day to donate funds to the theater. So we'll have more on that topic later. But, you know, meanwhile, I would love to show you how big this space is and what some of the other things that we have in the room. I think it would be interesting for you to see that there is so much here. We have come so far, and we're just a little ways away from being able to open the doors to the public. So we're looking forward to that.
Are you going to show it to us right now?
Absolutely.
Let's go check it out.
Nothing like a front row seat. Yeah! Beautiful!
Love it.
Nice.
Once a ham,
it.
always a ham.
I know. We've got Broadway style lights.
That's right.